With regards to legislation, I think as a university we have to go with what the law is saying, and we're looking forward to the collaboration. Thank you very much.
Colleagues, we are going to pause with the questions because our keynote speaker has to run, so we'd like Prof to take pictures with her before she leaves, if that's fine. Miss Nadia has to leave to take pictures. Yeah.
She has already has a copy. She got it
I do have a copy. I wanted to sign for the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's take a picture.
It's in the car.
But what is
Would you like me to stay here for the next question?
Are you not going to join the pictures? The
No,
management?
it's his. Still is fine and glory.
Are you tired of sitting?
No, I'm fine.
We are just going to take the small questions and then.
Yes, yes. And then how do you want to do the wrap-up? I can help you with that. Yeah, but it's no, no. You want one?
Well, unfortunately, I also have to leave now.
You don't want to ask your question?
That's fine.
Trustee, ask me.
Okay, colleagues, we are going to take 3 last questions. Yes, the lady over there, the prof left. The lady sitting next to Sharon, and
Her hand was up long.
yeah, and there was another hand that side. Yeah, 1, 2, only 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you have more questions, then you will ask when we, during lunch.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Khumoto Meriotle from Department of Tourism. I'm a whale coordinator. So I've got 3 questions. The one to the author, which is on your book, do you have the policy element on it, policy for students, on how to discipline students? And then the second question is for Dr. Brink. Dr. Brink, I don't seem to find the policy where it's structured on how to discipline students doing well. That's what I'm currently struggling with because as coordinators, we go out of our way to look for placement for students and all that. And sometimes the same students that we are going out of our way assisting them, once ruining the relationship with the employers. And then that affects the future students that needs placement. Thank you.
I'm Sibongile Mnisi from Soshangwive Campus, Faculty of Humanities, School of Education. I saw this book launch, Prof. Prof is my mentor, guys. Then I said, I'm going to drop everything and come here, Prof. So I came in at the right place. So, Prof, congratulations on this book on work-integrated learning. And I'm glad that you indicated that even though it's written a human resource management perspective, but it could be applicable in different disciplines, especially in the education discipline. School of Education, where we are preparing the students to be future teachers. My question is, the world is changing because of artificial intelligence, you talked about it, and digital transformation. And the workplace is also changing, it's not stagnant. And my question is, with your book, it says work integrated learning, and our programs, are our lecturers also being prepared for the new world of work, so that when we prepare our students, we know that they are ready for that changing world, which is now taken by this digital transformation and artificial intelligence. And in your talk, you indicated, making an example to ChatGPT, that how students, they can take advantage of such artificial intelligence, the generative artificial intelligence, because it's not only that. We are now living in the era of the humanoids, the robots that are operating with us, and there are robots that are operating in different sectors. How well are our lecturers now at TUT prepared in different disciplines, not in engineering and in science, when they took advantage, especially in social sciences? Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. My question is around the biasness of AI in human resource, actually across all sectors. Like, how did you take that into consideration to guide the practitioners to be cautious of that, and then also to help students to be conscious of that, and then in line with the question that has been asked by Prof. Mnisi, where do you see opportunity for cross-curricular based on one of the key aspects or skills that you have identified as a need? So our TUT curriculum, where do you see that we can offer or do a cross-curricular or use a cross-curricular approach to ensure that these skills are centralized and integrated without student being limited if they are not enrolled in that certain qualification that offer those skills? And the last question is, do you involve students? Did you get an opportunity to hear from the student themselves in terms of their experiences, to kind of also inform the industry on how they can go about ensuring this ease of in terms of a partnership? Because I think we can all agree that an authoritative approach is no longer working even at our homes. So it's best to be open and view the next person as a partner instead of a child or a student, but to be open to hear from them as well as to what is it that they think should be done and can assist in the whole journey of work integrated learning. Thank you.
Okay. The first question was on policy of discipline. Discipline in itself, I'm going to give an academic answer now. It is also based on counseling. So counseling is one of the skills that we are talking about here, and especially when it even talks about students' work attitude, that those are the things that students should inculcate in their DNA. That is why it's very imperative that as a university, we should also focus on what is called work readiness. Because one of the things that we do is that students get opportunities, like you had the companies here, but as a university, we are not preparing those students. Remember, I even gave you an example of the students who are saying that she can run the company ungovernable. It is upon us as an institution to make sure and teach those students that these are the do's and don'ts. So as I say, coaching, mentoring, and counseling, for one, I think is the best discipline that you can give somebody, not punitive and come up with policy that will do that. On the other hand, I also want to say something that also the students themselves, please, when you are given that opportunity, don't go and close doors for other students. Please. That's an humble plea. But in terms of coming with a carrot and stick approach, I'm not in supportive of that. We need to preach the gospel until students they know that when they go to the workplace, readiness has taken place. There was a
Yeah, so the question regarding how to discipline the students is that when you place the students for work integrated learning, there is an agreement between the student and the department, but also between the student and the organization. So you can work closely with my directorate and I will assist you because I know all the workplace-based students sign those documents, and that's how we discipline the students.
With regards to how lecturers are prepared for generative AI, maybe on a lighter note, we should also take lecturers on a wheel program. I was saying on a lighter note, yes, because now we cannot expect lecturers to do that. Look, the university is taking serious direction with regards to how generative AI should be included. Even yesterday at SCT, was it Wednesday? At SCTL, that topic was discussed. Already other universities has taken some serious steps. Last week I was in another continent where one of our universities they've already have advanced when it comes to generative AI. And I'm not saying it's wrong or right, but what they were saying is that in their institution, they don't stop students to use generative AI. However, after you have submitted an assignment, you must come and attend what they call a viva. A viva is like a defense of your document, because they don't want the student to go and create information on AI and get 80%. But when you start engaging them, they don't know even the content of it. So that's the direction I will think even other institutions will follow. With regards to lecturers in social sciences lagging behind, I will say that I think there should be a program that is already being developed to cater for that, because there's no way that right now we are going to go back. AI is coming and is moving at a higher rate. And then everybody, I think we should also as lecturers start learning Claude and ChatGPT and all those things out of our own will, so that you can be able to be on par. Issue of biasness, yes. Most of LLM models, large language models that are used there, they are trained. And then as LLMs are trained, most of them, depending on the data that has been created, they respond. I will give a classical example. There's one LLM that was trained in America on certain race groups. And then they've used that LLM model to predict whether a person will commit crime or not. So because that LLM model was trained on that race groups, every time when a judge will see a person of that race group, when he's making parole conditions, he will make harsher, harsher parole conditions because of the model, the way it has been trained. So more data still needs to be trained. Like for example, if we are already in other countries, there are no drivers, cars are driving themselves. But the question is that that model was being trained on a car that is having a steering wheel on the left and it's moving on the opposite direction. So imagine if that car can be brought in South Africa, what it's going to do. So in that sense, it also makes provision for us as researchers in Africa to come with our own LLM models so that we can move in that direction and then also come up with how we can incorporate and infuse AI in our teaching because other universities are already doing that. Okay, I've covered industry, so that will also cover cross-curriculum. There's one university, because I don't want to keep on mentioning it. It's got what they call AI 101. So any student, whether you are from humanities until engineering, all the students have to go through that AI model. So where students are given advantage or exposure into that. With regards to when the framework was developed, where students considered in the initial study that we wanted to do, the answer when the proposal was approved was that it did not only include practitioners, but it also had different stakeholders. Unfortunately, it was during COVID. That's why we went this route. That is a limitation of the book. And then what we can say is that on Monday, that is future research that we need to do and infuse so that we create a model. But as we said, this was the one. On Monday, on Tuesday, when we were hosting the Department of Communication, there were 3 subgroups that were there. And the students, when they were talking about how will can be made effective, us who are working, we were told to step aside, and students, they've made their voices. One of their voices that they spoke about was biasness. One was that biasness, students were very straight that Black students were marginalized in companies. They were not given opportunities. One of the limitations they spoke about was this recruitment AI models, that they are also biased. So those are the things that even the Department of Communication is saying that is willing to come and partner with TUT so that we can create a future for our students. I'll pause them.
Thank you very much, Prof. and Dr. Brink. Colleagues, we have to excuse our DVC TLT. He has got another engagement. So I will allow Ms. Vuyo to hand him the gift and take pictures before he leaves. Okay, so I'm sorry to those who could not get a chance to ask questions. We have to conclude our Q&A session. So before we move to the next item, we do have a little something for our students. We are going to have a raffle, and we're going to give away 10 books to our lucky winners. Yes, but I just want to make an announcement. When you are a winner, don't come to collect your book yet. so that you can have it signed and take a picture with the author. So we'll just keep aside the names of the winners, and then afterwards, then you can get your book signed and take a picture with the winner. I'm suggesting this so that we do not disrupt the program. Is that fine? Okay, so can we begin? I hope you guys are feeling lucky today, yeah? Okay. So we're waiting to see who is our first winner.
Let's see. Mary Matseke.
Congratulations
Where
to
is
Mary.
Mary?
Is she here? Oh, okay. Congratulations, Mary.
Let's see. Is it more or more Masia?
Congratulations, More.
More. Oh, sorry. Yes, I've butchered your name. There she. So there's no biasness in this model. As you can see, I'm not watching. Here it says in Ndlovu SE.
Can we see Ndlovu SE?
Oh, Ndlovu has missed. All right. Or take it out.
Ndlovu is not here, so we are passing.
Too late. Disqualified.
Hey. Lusanda Banzi. All right.
Take in the corner.
Take at the corner. No? Yeah, so that the model is not biased. All right. I've taken at the corner. Let's see. Yeah, this one is it Melissa Zukula? Melika? It's not here. Oh, where's Melika? Oh, all right. Hey, you nearly lost. They said you are outside. Yeah, even walking outside is not safe. Yeah. All right, let's see. Molaudzi Tanyani. Oh, it's you. All right. All right. Yeah, I see you are looking at me, Sam. Let me pull out your name here. Sitembiso Mokwena. Outside. Oh.
Disqualified.
There we go. Let's see. Sitembiso Mona. Letabo Mapanga. Where? Oh, sitting next to each other. All right. Yeah, students are coming in because they heard that those who were outside, they've disqualified. All right, let's see. Ernest Sitole. Three more. Okay, let's see. Abigail. Are you Abigail? Yeah, last two now. Is it Finiat or Luniat Pahole? Pahole. Ageko. Pahole is lost, all right.
Disqualified.
It's outside. Okay. It's outside.
Outside, sorry.
Let's see. Sikole Nicole Pule. Outside. Outside. These people, students.
Not serious.
Not serious about. Moses.
Moses, the hand is up. There's no
Moses
second.
MOO, is it? Oh, it's Moses, all right. Let's have the last one. Hi. Ntandokazi Nhlapo.
Okay, congratulations to all our winners. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now reaching the end of our program, and I would like to invite our Pretoria campus rector, Professor Ingrid Mokhobu, to come and give us a word of thanks and closing remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Program Director, for the opportunity. I'm also vertically challenged, like Dr. Nesamvuni. So, yeah, please, if I'm not audible, please say so. In absentia, I would like to say good day to DVC, TLT, Professor Ben van Veek, the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Science, also in absentia, Dr. Edgar Nesamvuni, the SAQA CEO, again in absentia for now, Ms. Nadia Starr, and the author of the book, our groom, Professor Malika, the Director of Cooperative Education, Dr. Rulin Brink. I also saw the campus rectors, the assistant deans, the deans, also Director for SDS in our midst. Thank you for being here. The guests also, colleagues and students, maybe I should say most importantly, students. As we draw to the close of today's official launch of the book titled Work Integrated Learning, a Human Resource Management Perspective, a Practitioner's Guide, it is my absolute privilege to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our keynote speaker, Ms. Starr, and the discussant, Dr. Brink. Thank you for your profound insights and for eloquently contextualizing why Prof. Malika's book is so valid, timely, and relevant to the field of human resource and cooperative education will to be specific, and how it contributes to future-ready graduates. Your messages and engagements truly set the intellectual tone of our discussion. To our esteemed author, Prof. Maleka, we extend our heartfelt gratitude for dedicating time to rigorous research and intellectual passion to this remarkable book. Also, I was in the, maybe again speaking from my heart, like Dr. Nesamvuni and Prof. Ben, I was in the same cohort of the MBA with Prof. Maleka as well. And Prof. Maleka was, it has been said already, was notably one of the first to complete his mini dissertation on this specific subject, basically completing the course ahead of everyone. So definitely Prof. Maleka is a hard worker. I fondly recall, Prof, your generous invitation to a coaching, I'll call it a coaching session, where you offered guidance on some of the challenges I personally experienced in writing my own mini dissertation. So I am not sure you still recall. It is evident, colleagues and everyone else, that Prof. Maleka is committed to sharing knowledge and making a meaningful impact. And these are the qualities of a true leader. He is living the soft skills captured in his book. A person with a very good sense of humor. I think you have picked that up already. You can ask the tribe, all the campus rectors, we call ourselves the tribe. Recently, there was a meeting, and I went in that meeting very sick. I was very, very sick. But because Prof. Maleka was there in the meeting, I went out being the loudest. I think Ms. Moke will also testify to that, because it was her meeting. So maybe we also need to thank you for making easier for us to understand how we can bridge the critical gap between academic theory and workplace practice, redefine talent development pipelines, and directly address modern employability challenges through this remarkable book. What an impressive milestone, Prof. Congratulations. We understand that the journey of writing a book is seldom straightforward, yet the outcome we hold today is an extraordinary contribution to will and human resource scholarship, and a contribution to the ISP pillars, pillar 1 and 2, to be specific. And what is critical now is to action your work across disciplines, because I think the content cuts across all the disciplines. Listening to Dr. Nesamvuni's message, a message of support, I'm almost certain that it gave Prof. Maleka a strong wave of confidence, contentment, and encouragement. Thanks to Dr. Nesamvuni. And a special note of thanks goes to the DVC again and his UCDP team, Ms. Vuyo Ohwana, for Prof. Maleka's financial support for his research through the Helia MBA program, also for bringing this remarkable book to print and for sponsoring today's event. Thank you. We also thank Prof. Ben for his conscious and transformational leadership and for such a wonderful and warm opening. And most importantly, thanks to all our attendees. Your presence here today is what gives academic discourse its life. Engaging in robust Q&A sessions and celebrating intellectual milestones together is what builds our academic community. Thank you for your time, your engagement, and your enthusiastic support. I would like to single out student participation. Your active participation was very impressive. Thank you very much, guys. And again, this event would not have been possible without meticulous planning of the organizing committee, those who always work behind the scenes, Ms. Machilani and the team. Thank you for handling every logistical detail so seamlessly. Lastly, I would like to thank our program director, Ms. Memani, for keeping the event on track, setting the welcoming tone, and guiding the audience smoothly through the program. Thank you for steering this launch with such grace, professionalism, and warmth. Yeah, I think I will stop there because I've seen they've already distributed the gift. Okay, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this now means that we have reached the end of our program, and we really appreciate you coming here to celebrate this beautiful milestone with our professor. Congratulations once more, Prof, on this achievement. You are now invited to join us for refreshments, as well as book signing and also pictures with the author. Thank you.
Good afternoon, colleagues. As an African, we always give a token of appreciation to those who were the program directors. So program director, author, Prof. Malika, I'll give a gift to the program director and we would like a picture between you, the program director, and Dr. Brink. Thank you.